So would you like to tell YouTube what happened?
No. This is your idea.
Well, we've stitched him back up with steri strips and super glue, and apparently he's trying to give Mama a closet, and the roto zip jumped out of his hands, did a little spins on the carpet, and when he went to grab it, it sliced him like a slicer. But the closet looks nice. I knew when you asked for super glue, things weren't good. Can't forget Mr. Whaley this time.
Had a little bit of a race change there.
He now identifies as
burnt.
This is our lifeline. You ready to do this?
You ready as I'm gonna be. Ready for more ready?
Alright, we are cruising down the New River yet again. And it is 6 o'clock p.m. I'm going to make a night crossing. The Gulf looks beautiful. Doesn't look like too many thunderstorms, so it should be good. And get into West End tomorrow morning, bright and early. Stay there a couple hours, catch some rest, and cruise on to, I believe, Treasure Cay. So we are looking forward to it. We just dropped Quinn off at school. I'm a little bit emotional, but I think the Bahamas trip will kind of take my mind off of it. And just we're waiting on a bridge. So I'm going to miss him. I wish he was here with us, but he's starting a new era, and I'm happy for him.
So as we left Fort Lauderdale in its wonderful afternoon storms in our wake, things were not quite as smooth as we had planned, but they weren't that bad either.
It's definitely not as smooth sailing as I was hoping or told that it was going to be. We are not far out of port, and this is what we've been dealing with for the past 20 minutes. I was hoping it was just the roughness of port, but it doesn't seem to be calming down, and there are no boats putting off these waves, so one can only assume it is what we're going to be beating into for the next 12 hours.
So we stuck around and missed the calm to get our kid to school, and now we're pitching and a bitching.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
I guess hoping that it calms down a tad, but
It will.
you think it will?
Yeah, the later it gets, the calmer, the more the winds will come down. But of course now they've turned and they're right on our nose.
A lot of excitement going on at 4 in the morning. First of all, we passed this white boat that had no lights on. You know, it was safe distance away, but it's still it was sitting still, and was trying to figure out why I was sitting there with no lights on. And about maybe 3 to 5 minutes later, we get a call from the Coast Guard, just asking, questions. Scott was sleeping. I was on night watch. So he was like, oh, the sailing vessel on the course of 152. And I was like, Aiden and I looked at each other like, I'm on a course of 85. Is he talking to us? And so I responded back. I'm like, so the sailing vessel on the course of 85 east of the Bahamas. Are you referring to me? And he's like, yes. And so then he asked us where we were going and how many people we had on board and when we left. And so I answered it, and he said, thanks and have a great day. Enjoy your passage. And then about 20 minutes later, we went from 11 knots of wind to 20 all in the course of 3 seconds. So I woke the captain up and they took down the sails because we now have a storm converging upon us. So never a dull moment. It is currently 4:14 and I am wide the hell awake. Good morning. We are coming up into West End. We're ahead of us.
With the sun rising and West End in sight, it was time to get out the Q flag to clear customs.
We have arrived at West End, 7:30. Of course, they're not quite open yet, so we're wondering. Bahamian time, there is no sign to say when they will open. So we have our documentation in order. Now we wait, we shower, we eat, we rest. Got anything to say about that, sir? Huh?
Just dandy.
How am I supposed to get in it? Yeah, right? You're testing it out for me, man. Well, we've had a beautiful morning of sailing, and of course, the moment I get lunches done and in the frying pan, we get blackness. Are you gonna leave the short? Don't try this at home, kids.
Well, you might want to pull it back to idle.
It is at idle. Just so you guys can witness, this is idle. I'm now in reverse. Where are we headed?
I don't know. There. They are on the island.
Where are we headed?
There.
And there is? Where is there? Great Sail Key. I wouldn't have thought the nature we'd see first in the Bahamas would be pink. Look it, look it, look it.
Run it off.
Ouch, there's no seams everywhere.
What?
There's no seams.
Already?
Mm-hmm. Y'all remember that one time where Dad took us to an island to see pigs and we got attacked by no-see-ums instead?
We didn't see pigs.
It was a nice little stroll.
It's always good to get off the boat.
Good morning. We are pulling out of Great Sail Cay and headed towards Treasure Cay. We have hit the beautiful crystal blue waters. So, Captain, what is it that we are currently doing?
We are going to attempt the gap between Green Turtle and Treasure, which is a very narrow gap with a lot of shifting sand, but we've done it quite a few times. We even did it on the way out, so a lot of other people avoid it like the plague, but I'm always up for a good adventure.
So is it sand underneath or coral?
It's sand.
Okay, so we're...
If we bump into it, we'll back out of it.
Okay.
It's not the end of the world.
All right. How shallow is it now?
Coming by this island on the right. When we
Yeah, and the position fix lost on the GPS. It just did it again, exact same spot.
Weird.
Alright, looks like we're getting skinny.
Heather, if you're watching, there's the old point. Snorkel and find sand dollars at before they built this house. Almost there, baby.
Looks like we're getting deeper.
Woohoo! Maybe you should put sunscreen on. Oh, slow down.
Great bait.
Shallower?
No, it's getting deeper.
Okay. It's grass instead of sand. I just want to make sure it wasn't rock.
The sonar sees through the grass. It's looking at the bottom. So if that's grass, we're out. We're good.
We have made it. It pays to know people. My mom is friends with these people that were generous enough, Libba and Alexandra, I believe are their names, that were generous enough to let us borrow their nice dock. So we're gonna need some transportation in this here town.
Right.
And they're off to go get golf carts. Bye kids, have fun storming the castle. Don't forget to drive on the wrong side of the street. So the boys went to storm the castle, get the golf carts from my mother's house. And I am putting away tools and then going to fire up that there grill, cook some hash brown casserole and burgers for dinner tonight. Will you look at that? Hash brown casserole cooked on the grill without having to heat up the interior. So today is kind of an easy day. We got some work done this morning, went over to Mom's villa, stole some of her Wi-Fi. This is the schedule. The boys have gone off on a slight dinghy ride while I cook dinner, spaghetti and meat sauce, garlic bread. That the timer is ringing. Time to go check the water. And so they told me to radio them on channel 20 when dinner was ready, and they are not answering on channel 20. So dinner's ready. We shall see. Nope. Oh, look, there they are. I take that back. We're staying at this here dock, and we turn the water on, and it turns out that the water now is pouring outside underneath their garage and inside their laundry room. So we're not quite sure what's up.
What had happened was the water line to the ice maker had broke and it flooded the house. Luckily most of the house is tiled floors, so we swept it all out, cleaned it up, and it was as good as new.
Oh wow, it's like this is warmer than the pool. Remember? That was not for play and the other one was for play. So the water at the beach was so calm that I decided to talk Scott into taking the boat around and anchoring her out on my beautiful beach. Look how beautiful the water is. You can see straight down coming upon Treasure Cay Beach. We have hit the beautiful crystal blue waters. I am so very excited. This has been on my bucket list since we got this boat. Do you see this beach right behind me? That, my friends, is the most beautiful beach in the world that I grew up coming to. And we have our boat anchored right outside. I'm making Scott go up in his drone to document that we had our boat parked on this beautiful beach before we leave.
Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch us next week as we head over to Pig Beach where Holly gets chased around by pigs, and then we run over to Guana and catch up with Regatta. See you then.
Space between where smiling high is where you'll find me if I get to go.